What is good, you two? We're here again. We're at it. So we're on this Tom MacDonald journey, and many of you have suggested that I do balloons. And so I am here. Again, I try not to get a lot of information on the song before I react to the song. I want it to be a new reaction. And I love that it's Tom MacDonald. I don't know much about him, except for what you guys have told me. So I don't know anything about this song, but can you do me a favor and can you hit this like and this subscribe button right here? We're on the road to 5,000. We're almost at 2,000. We're just inching away. And I know that about 90% of you, I look at my analytics, 90% of you watch the videos. I want to say thank you for that. But if you would be willing just to hit that subscribe button, that would make it so much easier and so much better. But yeah, here we go. Balloons. Tom, speak to me. What you got?
I miss the days when no one even knew my name. Now everywhere I go, I wear a hat to hide my face. I got weapons hidden inside every room in my place. Now I have to keep a pistol on me always just in case. This is
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I get it. I have guns hidden all over my house. I'm just saying. And I have my concealed. I'm just gonna throw that out there as well, because you have to be safe in today's climate. Like, there's a lot going on. Now, I would never want to use it, but and you know, for me, you want to come after me, but you come after my family, my kids, it's a whole other story. I'm gonna protect my family and my kids. But I know what he says, like, you know, we all seek fame and we all want the glory, you know, and we don't realize that, man, you can't just go out in public and just do your own thing. Like, you have to hide in public because people recognize you.
every room in my place. Now I have to keep a pistol on me always just in case. This is a nightmare. Never expected the fame to be something I would wrestle with and fight to embrace. Sometimes I feel like the love I get's outweighed by the hate. I hid the tears, but I can't hide from the pain.
Facts. And that look, he's just looking like he's about to explode, but he also looks like he's very depressed. But I like what he says there. You know, sometimes I feel the love I get out is outweighed by the hate. And because the reality is sometimes the hate is outweighed by the love. I mean, sorry, that the hate is so much more. And that's what he's saying here. He's saying sometimes I feel like the love I get is outweighed by, he's getting so much hate. And I don't understand why we have keyboard warriors. I don't understand why people have to throw out their opinions on things that don't matter, that are relevant to you. Like, you know, Amy, you talk too much. Okay. Tell me something I don't know. You should probably not, you know, they'll say things, and it's not necessarily hate, you know, but they'll say things like, you know, you should just play the whole song through and then commentary. Like, well, first, you can't do that most of the time with YouTube. You have to pause it. And second, it's a reaction video. You know, if you want to hear the song in its entirety, go to my descriptions, and I put a link to the song in there with no interruptions. You can listen to it there. But yeah, the hate, man, it's brutal sometimes. I can feel this. Maybe not at his level, but I can feel this.
Expected the fame to be something I would wrestle with and fight to embrace. Sometimes I feel like the love I get's outweighed by the hate. I hid the tears, but I can't hide from the pain. I'm working 20-hour days, can't even lie to y'all, I'm burnt out. Asleep on my weight bench, trying to find the strength to work out. Should be happy I'm successful, I just went and bought my first house. Thought money would help cure my depression, but it's worse. How?
I mean, this is a reality. I have discovered for me, and I think this is the truth across the board, because you find people who have been successful and they get to the other side and they find out that it's empty. It's an empty carrot. The grass is painted concrete over there. It's not greener. And what I have found for me is that the reality is it's the journey. It's the journey that's the exciting part, because once you get there, you know, because like, you know, I'm a successful business owner, right? I've started multiple businesses and they're doing really well. And the journey of getting it there is exciting. Like, oh, we're going to do this. But once you're there, it's like, it's empty. You know, when I bought my first house or my second house, like, oh, this is so nice, but it's empty. And so money doesn't bring happiness. I believe that with all my heart. Money does not bring happiness. I believe it's your relationship with God first and foremost. It's family, and it's the journey. And if you talk to people, I think it was who's that comedian? Jim Carrey. I think he's the one that said, man, I wish everybody would be super successful and travel the world and see how empty it is. Because you know, we put our dreams in the wrong places and it will never satisfy.
I just went and bought my first house. Thought money would help cure my depression, but it's worse. How? Tired of it. Lucky I don't have a manager because I'll be firing them. Ooh. Tired of talking to other artists who just want to tell me I'm inspiring them.
I get that. Okay, maybe not again at his level, but I get that because, you know, you talk to other pastors as a pastor and they want counsel from you. And sometimes you don't want to be the inspiration. Sometimes you just want to go and get some help and just have a normal conversation that, man, you're the man, you know, whatever. Like he's saying, and other artists he goes to or talks to, and they're just like, you inspire me. He doesn't want to always be the inspiration. Sometimes you want to be able to fall apart in front of people and be real with people.
First house, thought money would help cure my depression, but it's worse. How? Right. Tired of it. Lucky I don't have a manager because I'll be firing them. Yep. Tired of talking to other artists who just want to tell me I'm inspiring them. Parents keep telling me they have a kid and they're thankful the child is admiring me. Great. Want to know how I feel? I might kill myself before retiring.
I love this. I mean, I don't love that he's going through this, but I love this because it shows the difference between what we see on social media and what we see on the gram and what we see on Facebook and on, you know, X and all these things and what people put out there versus what's really going on. Man, you're such an inspiration. And you could put out a video last week and you might have been feeling that. Most likely you weren't. Most likely, you know, you're struggling, but this is your front. But let's just say you're being honest. You could put that video out last week and someone watches it a week later and like, oh, you're such an inspiration, but now you're not in good headspace. You know? Oh, this is real. I mean, I don't want him to kill himself. I don't like that he's standing on the edge like that. But literally, he's standing on the edge. That's what this video is about. Balloons. I've been lifted up. I've been blown up. I'm about to explode.
And they're thankful the child is admiring me. Great.
In fact, he's
I don't know how I feel. I might kill myself before retiring. I'm in the clouds. I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away while I scream no.
Dude, this is sick because I love what he's saying here. You know, you've blown me up. I'm in the clouds. I can't reach the ground anymore. You've got me. You made me so big and now you've let me go and watched me float away. Oh, and this, I love the vocals on this. I'm going to hear this again. Great. I want to know how And I love the guitar on this.
Feel I might kill myself before retiring. I'm in the clouds. I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me. I missed the time.
Dude! Oh, man. Watch me float away while I scream no. And every time I get close, they pull out their phone. So you get close to someone, you can't even get close to anybody anymore. You've got to be this big, giant aura in the sky, because when you get down to someone, they want to pull out their phones. And then again, we know that media does this, you know, not necessarily, well, it's media, but I guess it's more, you know, the TMZs out there, you know, which maybe this time we can watch him explode. They try to do things to see if he can explode. And he's talking about, metaphorically, like exploding in the balloon, right? Maybe I'll throw rocks because I'm trying to poke holes so that it'll explode. But they're also throwing rocks, you know, physically, because they want to see him explode, because that's going to be good material for their clickbait material. Oh, this is real stuff. They want to see me pop. And then they want to see me blow. Not see him pop like do well, but see him pop, you know, and then, you know, watch him blow.
Wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me. I miss the times when I could go outside. I didn't have to watch my back out of the corner of my eye. I didn't have to fake a smile and pose for pictures all the time.
You know, I do get this. Not because I'm a celebrity. I'm not. But when you go to different countries, like when I went to India last year and Pakistan this year, I mean, everybody wants to take a picture with you. It's nonstop. It's like 100, 200 selfies a day. And there's times where at first you love it. It's like, oh, this is kind of cool. But it kind of weighs on you because like you want to have a conversation with someone next to you and you have 20 people coming in there and literally pulling you to take a picture even without permission, you know? And it's just like, come on, guys. Like, no. I get this.
Left me. I miss the times when I could go outside. I didn't have to watch my back out of the corner of my eye. I didn't have to fake a smile and pose for pictures all the time. Can't even lie, I miss when time was really mine. Now I just belong to everybody else but me. These panic attacks are making it awful hard to breathe.
Did you hear that? I miss the times when I could just be myself and go by myself. He's talking about the horrors of fame. Fame isn't everything. And now he says, I just belong to everybody else but me. Real talk. And he's holding the NF balloon, but it's his face on it.
Belong to everybody else but me. These panic attacks are making it awful hard to breathe. Built a vocal booth inside the crib and stopped making beats. Don't even rap, I stand inside of it and scream. Like this is not what I expected. I work my hands to the bone, and my anxiety is triggered by the apps on my phone. I tried deleting them so the internet would leave me alone, but the lack of attention made me feel worse than before.
Oh, it's the endless cycle of fame. You want to be left alone, but you want the attention. You want the positive when it's convenient, but you don't want it, and most of the time it's inconvenient. And this isn't a slam. This is real life. Like this is all of us. So I'm not slamming Tom. This is like, yeah, you want it in portions, right? You don't want it all the time.
I stand inside of it and scream. Like this is not what I expected. I work my hands to the bone, and my anxiety is triggered by the apps on my phone.
My anxiety is triggered by my apps too. I've deleted most of my apps because of it.
I'm deleting them so the internet would leave me alone, but the lack of attention made me feel worse than before. I'm sick of it all. The internet watching me trip when I fall. Embarrassed that everyone witnesses all. My illness isn't real time. Man, I'm addicted to y'all. Rappers on Twitter don't get me involved. I'm posing for photos with fans in the mall and dying inside pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity. I am just Tom.
Oh, this is so, I love this. I love this so much. Because, yeah, I mean, the reality is you are a celebrity. But the reality is, what is that? That's a mirage. That's an image. That's what people see you as. But that's not who you really are. Really, you're just Tom. You're just Tom on a platform.
That everyone witnesses all. My illness isn't real time. Man, I'm addicted to y'all. Rappers on Twitter don't get me involved. I'm posing for photos with fans in the mall and dying inside pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity. I am just Tom.
And he's drifting far away and he's gonna cry. Don't cry.
I'm in the clouds. I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds. Give me like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away. Well,
I feel like this is metaphorical, that he's letting himself go, that he's watching him lose himself as he goes up. Dude, he's actually crying on this, isn't he? The empath in me can't handle it.
Can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds. Give me like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away. Well, I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode.
I don't mean to keep stopping this, but this, and lyrics aside, I mean, the lyrics are deep, but this is fire. Like this beat and this melody and the way he's doing this is fire. I'm going to kick it back again, guys. I really like this.
Man, I'm addicted to y'all. Rappers on Twitter don't get me involved. I'm posing for photos with fans in the mall and dying inside pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity. I am just Tom. I'm in the clouds. I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds. Give me like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away. Well, I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Do me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm years when every Friday.
Yeah, I mean, this is what sucks about being on a platform like this. Is you're not allowed to have a bad day. You have a bad day and it turns into a bad week and a bad month because you have a bad day out in public, it gets blown up, and then it's in the news like almost indefinitely, and then you're held to that one bad day for the rest of your life. There's no grace in the media, none.
Don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left. I missed the years when every Friday wasn't spent with my therapist. Then I realized I hated fame and accepted I'm scared of it. I got Ativan, Cipralex, Xanax, and Seroquel in a Tupperware container. I don't touch, I just stare at them.
Dude, do you want to talk about the reality of that? It's like, man, I should just take these things to numb the pain. They're right there, but he's got addiction issues, right? So he just stares at it. Just stares at it. It's like a drug that he's such a bar on this too. It's like a drug. He's addicted to the drug, even though he's not taking the drug. He's still addicted to it. This is crazy.
Breathing exercise is supposed to help me to cope, but nothing works quite as good as a bottle of Jack and a smoke. I try to focus on my breath, but it gets stuck in my throat. This never happened back when I was young and happy and broke.
I never thought I'd be the rapper all these rappers trying to be. Posting 20 times a day, now I don't have no privacy. Meeting with these major labels, CEOs with giant teams. If y'all want to do business, why are y'all trying to lie to me? I'm bored of the fame. Every time it feels fresh again, I'm getting more of the same.
Truth. This is what we said. It's always empty on the other side. You seek for the fame, you get it. He says, I'm bored of the fame. Don't really care for it anymore. Dude, he's like scream crying rapping in this thing.
Meeting with these major labels, CEOs with giant teams. If y'all want to do business, why are y'all trying to lie to me? I'm bored of the fame. Every time it feels fresh again, I'm getting more of the same. Interviewers think they know who I am. They made up their mind before I explain. Well, because you asked so nice.
Oh, there's some truth about the media. You know, they've already made up their mind before you even have a chance to explain. So they're going to take you down their path and not try to get the truth. They're going to go down their narrative.
Interviewers think they know who I am. They made up their mind before I explain. Well, because you asked so nice, I guess I'll tell. Ain't been feeling too hot lately, Jim. Is there anything else? Great, cause lately every day I feel like I'm living in hell. I'm glad the music helps you, but I might really kill myself. When this magazine gets printed, can you send one to my house? I'd like to own a tiny piece of me like everybody else.
That is a bar. But that's sad. Give me, when this print, send it to my house. I'd like to own a piece of me like everybody else. Like, there's literally, I have no privacy. You know, the celebrities in the past, man, they did it the right way, right? They weren't out in the public before social media, right? There was a mystery to them. Those things are gone these days.
In hell. I'm glad the music helps you, but I might really kill myself. When this magazine gets printed, can you send one to my house? I'd like to own a tiny piece of me like everybody else.
Don't watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They out throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. The reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me.
Dude, that is a great guitar song. Great song. Yeah. Wow. The dark side, the real side of fame. That's what it's really like. It's all fun and games at first, and it's like, ooh, this is so nice. But when it doesn't stop, and when you have your bad days and your dark times and your depression, thinking that fame and success is going to heal your depression, it's not. Especially when you get addicted to it and then it's not there anymore. When you're something big on a platform and then it goes away. I like this song because this is a song that I would share with my kids and with different people because it shows the reality of like it's not all that it's cracked up to be. In fact, it's all cracked up. Fame's not that way. So again, thanks guys. This was a great one. This one's going on my playlist. I don't know if it should go on my emotional one when I'm sad, or if it should go on, you know, one to just stir me up to stay away from all that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. God bless you guys. Bye.